Hi lovely people, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'll be showing you how to prepare 3 different kinds of soup. Please watch to the end and leave your comments below. I started by chopping some onions, garlic and ginger. I'll be using this to steam my meat. I'll transfer this into the blender and then blend it and set it aside. Our main ingredients for today's soup is the musk melon seeds, which I have here. I've salted these already. So I'll go ahead and transfer it into the pot, toast it for some few minutes, then I'll take it off the fire. After toasting it, I'll wash it because it looks a bit dirty, but if yours is clean, there's no need to wash it. So I'll wash it and I'll transfer it into a blender and blend it into a fine paste. I'm done toasting the musk melon seeds, so I'll take this off the fire. And here we have our meat, which I've placed on fire already, and I'm using turkey meat for this. I will transfer the blended ingredients, that is the onions, garlic and ginger, into the meat. Then I'll add my seasoning cube, salt to taste and some tomato paste. While this is on fire, I'll now go ahead and wash the musk melon seeds and blend. We call this neri in our local dialect. I'm done blending the melon seeds. I'll go ahead, add some water to it and strain it. I strained this 3 times. So this was the first one, and the second and third one I used the sieve with the net to strain it. If you have watched to this point and you haven't liked the video, kindly do so, and also subscribe to this channel if you haven't subscribed for more valuable content. Thank you. Now let's get back to our meat, which is on fire, and this is how it looks. So I'll stir and mix everything together. I'll add a little water to this and allow it to continue steaming. Our meat has steamed for some additional minutes, so at this point I'll take it off the fire, and then I can place our musk melon seeds juice on the fire. So this is the third sieving, so I'll sieve it directly into the pan on fire, then I'll allow it to boil for some time before I pour it into the meat. The reason is that the meat is kind of soft and I don't want it to overcook. So if I were using hard meat, I would have transferred it directly into the meat. But since the meat is not so hard, I will let this boil for a while, then I'll transfer it back to the meat. It's now time to add this to the meat, so right now that is what I'm doing, and this is how our soup looks like at the moment. It looks lovely already. I'll be adding some fresh tomatoes and fresh pepper to this soup. I'll let them cook together with the soup until they are soft, then I can remove them and grind. The tomatoes and the peppers have been boiling together with the soup for some time now, so I'll take them out of the soup, grind and then pour it back. Lastly, I will adjust the salt and allow this to simmer until it is ready. At this point, our soup is ready. So all we need to do is to take this off the fire and enjoy with whatever meal we have. So this is the final look of our soup. This soup can be enjoyed with fufu, rice balls, banku, kokonte, and what have you. Please let me know in the comment section what you would serve this soup with. For us, we enjoyed ours with some kokonte, which was prepared from cassava flour. So if you don't know kokonte, we use cassava flour to make it, and it went so well. So please, you can also give it a try. It goes well with the kokonte or any meal. It's all weather. You all are invited. Thank you so much for watching. Please like the video, comment and subscribe. I'll be showing you how we prepare the most delicious palm nut soup in an African village. So we boiled the palm nuts off camera until they were soft. So here we were pounding them. So we need to pound this until it is smooth enough so that we can extract the juice from it. We are done pounding, so we'll transfer this into a bowl. To prepare our soup, we first of all wash the meat and transfer it into the pot. So the meat we are using is guinea fowl meat. You can use any meat of your choice. So after transferring the meat into the pot, I placed it on fire and I'm adding some blended garlic, onions, ginger and pepper. I'll also be adding some tomato paste, salt to taste and our seasoning cube. Then I'll cover and let it cook. So I'm adding some water to the meat, then I'll mix everything together and allow it to continue cooking while we go and start extracting the juice from the palm nuts. Here we have the pounded palm nuts. I'll go ahead and add some warm water to it and then I will be able to extract the juice from it. So I'll first of all remove the chaff from it. Then after that, we'll strain it to separate the nuts from the juice. You can strain this as many times you want to make sure there is no chaff in it. So we strain ours 3 times and then we strain it for the last time into the pot on fire. Here we have our nuts, so dispose this. So here is our meat. It has been cooking nicely. So we are going to strain the last one directly into the meat so that everything can cook together. Our soup has started boiling, so at this point we need to be alert to make sure it does not pour over. So after it has boiled for some time, you can see oil has started settling on top. So we are now adding our catfish to it. We will also be adding prekese. This prekese has been roasted a bit, so the prekese adds more flavor to the soup and it also has some health benefits. I boiled these onions, tomatoes and pepper alongside. I boiled it off camera, so I'll grind it and add to the soup. This will help to thicken the soup as well. So I also adjusted the salt because the salt was not enough. And here we have some kontomire. I'm going to wash this with salt and water and then I'll transfer it into the soup. This is the last thing we are going to be adding to the soup, and then we'll let it simmer for some few minutes. And now our soup is ready. We can see so much oil on top of it, so we actually took some of this oil out. You can use it to prepare something, and then yeah, you can see it has a lot of oil, so this oil can be used for something else. We don't have to eat all of this oil. This soup can be eaten with rice balls, banku, kokote, plain rice, or any meal of your choice. But we ate ours with kokonte and it tasted so delicious. Please let me know in the comment section what you will enjoy this soup with, and also leave a comment down below what you think about this soup. Is this also how you prepare your palm nut soup? Thank you so much for watching. I'll be showing you how we prepare this delicious peanut butter or groundnut soup. Let's get right into the video. I started by transferring some water into a saucepan in which I'll add in my vegetables and allow to boil until they are soft. So I'm making use of some onions, carrots, fresh tomatoes and pepper. As we can see, our vegetables are soft now, so I'll take them off the fire, allow to cool a bit, then I'll blend and set aside. I'll then go ahead to prepare my meat. The meat I'm using is turkey. So I've transferred it into the pot already, but unfortunately my camera was not recording. I've also added some chopped onions, garlic and ginger paste, salt to taste and some seasoning cube and tomato paste. I'll allow this to boil for a while, then we'll continue from there. I've allowed this to boil for about 5 to 7 minutes. I'll stir to mix everything together, then I'll allow it to boil for extra 5 minutes, then we'll go ahead and add in our blended vegetables. I would love to take this opportunity to thank you all for always supporting my channel, for always watching, liking and subscribing, and please click the like button if you haven't done so. Thank you. I'm adding the blended vegetables, that is the ones we boiled earlier. So this place smells amazing already. I'll stir this, add some water and allow it to continue cooking while we go ahead and prepare our groundnut paste. I have some small amount of water on fire already, and here is our peanut butter. This is our homemade peanut butter. You can check how we made it on this channel. So I'll transfer the peanut butter into the water. The next thing is to stir it as you are seeing on the screen. So after stirring it for a while, I added some tomato paste to it and I continued stirring. We can see it has started producing oil already. This shows that this peanut butter is original. So I'll go ahead, add more water and then I will allow it to boil until we see some oil settle on top of it. After adding the water, I continue stirring it to make sure that it doesn't form lumps. So once this is well mixed, I will allow it to cook on medium heat until I see some oil settle on top of it. I'll be stirring it from time to time to make sure it does not get burnt. So at this point, our peanut butter is ready for us to transfer into the soup. So I've taken it off the fire. I'll go right away and transfer it into our light soup. We are almost getting there. So after adding the peanut butter to the soup, I'll mix it very well. And after mixing it, I realized the soup was thick, so I went ahead to add more water to this. Kindly add the water to your desired consistency. This consistency is perfect for me, so I'll adjust the salt and allow this to cook until we see more oil settle on top of it. At this point, our soup is almost ready. We can see more oil on top of it. So I would love to add cabbage to this lastly. This is optional. And I'll also drop in some extra fresh pepper for the pepper lovers. And now let it simmer on medium heat for about 5 minutes, and we have our peanut butter soup ready. And now I present to you our delicious peanut butter soup. This soup can be enjoyed with any meal of your choice. We enjoyed ours with some rice balls. I would love to know what you think about this soup in the comments section, and also let me know what you will enjoy this soup with. Kindly give the video a like. Thank you for watching.